Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a truly beautiful and inspiring part of the Bible, Exodus chapters 35 and 36. If you've ever wondered what pure, heartfelt generosity looks like in action, this is the story for you. It's a powerful picture of a community coming together for a divine purpose. So, where are we in the story? The Israelites have received the Ten Commandments and the detailed plans for the tabernacle, God's dwelling place among them. Now, it's time to build it. But how do you fund such a massive, glorious project in the middle of the wilderness? You don't hold a bake sale or start a crowdfunding campaign. Moses does something much simpler. He just asks. In chapter 35, Moses gathers everyone and repeats God's instructions. First, he reminds them about the Sabbath, a day of complete rest dedicated to the Lord. It's a crucial reminder. Our work for God should never overshadow our rest in God. It sets the stage for everything that follows. The work is important, but our relationship with Him is paramount. Then, Moses makes the big announcement. He calls for a free will offering. God isn't demanding a tax or a mandatory contribution. He's inviting anyone whose heart is stirred, anyone who feels willing, to bring materials for the tabernacle. The list is long and specific: gold, silver, bronze, colorful yarns, fine linen, animal skins, acacia wood, spices, oil, and precious stones. Essentially anything of value that they had. And what happens next is just breathtaking. The people respond with overwhelming generosity. The text says, "Everyone whose heart was stirred and whose spirit was willing came and brought the Lord's offering." It wasn't just the wealthy either. Men and women. Everyone brought something. They brought jewelry, brooches, earrings, rings, and necklaces. Those skilled in craftsmanship came forward. Women who were skilled spinners brought the yarns they had spun by hand. Leaders brought the valuable onyx stones. This wasn't about obligation. It was about devotion. Their hearts were so moved by God's presence and His plan that they couldn't help but give. They weren't just giving their possessions. They were giving a piece of themselves, their time, their skills, and their passion. It's a powerful lesson for us today. When we give to God, the attitude of our heart is what matters most. A cheerful, willing heart is the true offering. Now we move into chapter 36, and the story gets even better. The response was so massive, so over the top, that something incredible happens. Moses had appointed two master craftsmen, Bezalel and Oholiab, to oversee the project. God had filled them with His Spirit, giving them wisdom, understanding, and skill in all kinds of crafts. As the people kept bringing their offerings day after day, the craftsmen came to Moses with a problem, a good problem. They said, "The people are bringing much more than enough for the service of the work which the Lord commanded us to do." Can you imagine that? They had too much. The generosity was so extreme that it was overflowing. So Moses had to issue another command, a proclamation throughout the entire camp. "Let neither man nor woman do any more work for the offering of the sanctuary." He literally had to tell the people to stop giving. The people were restrained from bringing more because they already had more than enough material to complete the entire project. This is such a beautiful picture of what happens when God's people unite with a common purpose and a willing spirit. They didn't just meet the need, they exceeded it beyond all expectation. The rest of chapter 36 details how Bezalel, Oholiab, and all the skilled workers began the construction, meticulously following God's blueprints for the curtains, the coverings, and the frames of the tabernacle. They are a timeless lesson in what it means to be a community of faith. It shows us the power of a stirred heart, the beauty of voluntary sacrifice, and the incredible abundance that flows from a people united in their love for God. It challenges us to look at our own resources, our time, our talents, our treasures, and ask ourselves, is my heart willing? Thanks so much for joining me today to explore these amazing chapters. I hope it encouraged you as much as it encouraged me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next study. See you next time.